So I have gone and done a thing. Guys, I would like for you to join me in welcoming my new 2025 Suzuki GSXR 1000 into the stable. Now, unfortunately for this motorcycle to get in the house, one had to leave. And unfortunately, it was the Katana. Now, with as much as I did and still would truly enjoy riding that machine, it was time for a change. So let's get into this thing. And guys, when I say new, I mean brand new. This motorcycle only has 30 miles on the clock. When I first drove her away, she had 0. That odometer was completely zeroed out. And since I've gotten her home, it's been the usual adjustments. So, making sure that the clutch lever is properly set, adjusting the free play on the throttle. That's right, this thing still has a cable actuated throttle. It's one of the things that attracted me to it. Getting rid of the goofy safety stickers. Oh yeah, and setting everything up in the dash, making sure that the time is correct, the shift light is set, a little bit of everything, just the introductory type of adjustments that you've got to do. Now, although this bike is still, of course, very stock, the dealership that I bought the bike from hooked it up with an integrated tail tidy and blinker setup. Let me show you what that looks like when it's flashing. There we go. So from the back, very visible. From the side, still very visible, but look how well it cleans up the back of that thing. So nice. And since I'd mentioned the dealership, I do want to send a huge shout out to Rob and to Hunter at Stubbs Cycles here in Houston. Those guys took such good care of me. They gave me an extremely good deal on my trade-in. They took care of me on the deal on this particular motorcycle, made the procedure fun and seamless, pain-free. I couldn't have asked for a better experience. Guys, thank y'all so much for the experience and for your help in getting this bike over to me. Again, could not have been a better experience. Thanks a ton, fellas. So guys, back in the office, why did I get this motorcycle? Why did I choose it over the Katana? A number of reasons. One of which, though, was this bike just fit me better. From an ergonomic standpoint, everything I did to the Katana was an improvement, but it never was going to be quite as good as a dedicated sport bike geometry. You just can't get there with the way that that bike is set up. But more to the point, it's the technology package in the GSXR 1000. That quick shifter is a big part of this. And listen, guys, I gotta tell you, I cannot put into words properly how good Suzuki's quick shifter is. I will describe it as this. It's like having a DCT, one of those dual clutch transmissions. It's like having one of those in a motorcycle. It's just that the button is on your foot instead of on a steering wheel. It is flawless with its execution. It is extremely smooth, and you don't even realize that you're shifting gears sometimes. It is that seamless, both upshift and in downshift. So whatever Suzuki has done, it is far and away better than every other motorcycle that I have ridden with a quick shifter setup. And it's not just the GSXR 1000 that's so good. You see, at this dealership, they had a Suzuki demo day. And I was able to ride a GSXR 1000 at that demo day, which actually did kind of help me to, over the ledge here to get this bike. So great on that demo day. But there was the GSX-8R. Now, not to get too off subject, but that motorcycle comes with a quick shifter as well, and it's every bit as good as the one that's on the GSXR 1000. So they're not limiting all the sauce for the high horsepower, high performance variants. The 8R had it too. So again, big props to that. But it was primarily the fit. It was the technology, but it was also the power delivery in how smooth this new GSXR 1000 is. It's not at all violent. A lot of folks have this wrong misconception, and maybe it's because it comes from a place in the past, but this motorcycle with its variable cam 1000cc engine, yes, it's rated to make just shy of 200 horsepower, but at no time is it ever scary. It's just very powerful. The more you roll into the throttle, the more power you're given. But if you are not in a place or a space to utilize that power, you can ride it just like any other normal standard bike. It's that docile. And that is another thing that I truly enjoy about this bike. Power on demand. You want a lot? It's just a turn of the wrist away. So between all of those, the ergonomics, the power, the technology, and the fact that I was given such a great deal on this bike, it was very difficult, well, obviously impossible for me to pass up. So I'm going to enjoy bringing you guys updates with this bike as they come. One of the first things that's going to happen is it's going to get a different exhaust. It's looking like it's going to be the Yoshimura. And that is really more a bit of a throwback for me, but it's also from a bit of a performance. It's a look, and it's, in my opinion, just a better slip-on than everybody else's is for a lot of different reasons. But Yoshimura is probably going to be going on fairly quickly. And then from there, maybe a tune? But I'm not going to do a lot with this bike. After all, it is a GSXR 1000. It's making plenty of power. And the RS11 tires, which are amazing on this bike, I can't say enough about them. In 190/55, they're already sticky. I'm already getting this bike on the side of the tire, even with only 30 miles on the clock. So no need to switch tires. It's already got great tires on it. The performance is great. There might be some areas where some nannies could be removed, but guys, I got to tell you, in total, what an amazing machine this is. I can't wait to bring you guys some more content on it. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Post your comments below and we will catch you on the next one. That's a wrap.